go inside, if we peek through the window.
Lovely.
Welcome back to the channel, folks. Another action-packed episode ahead. In this episode, we're going to do a 7-day build. More of that later in the episode. The beryl green is now complete. We've changed the wheels, playing around with a few ideas there, but quite like the 5 spokes. Later on in this episode, we are going to head off to Classics of the Clubhouse next Sunday, once the 7-day build is complete. So yeah, loads going on. Enjoy it. Get yourself a coffee or a beer, and we will see you soon.
What do you think? Get it to work? We just race on it to get it to work.
3, right, okay, right, everyone, here we go. So, another Porsche makeover, I reckon. Definitely. Everyone loves a challenge. Classics of the Clubhouse in just over 7 days' time.
No pressure.
Once the rally gear goes later on today, we're going to have a free ramp, I believe, Chris, aren't we?
Good day, yeah.
My proposal is we get it on, and we do something a little bit different this time. We've lowered enough of them. We've often spoke about raising one. How about we go full on safari? Yeah?
Yeah.
I know you've got the technology, Matt, to play around with the struts. Probably a 4 or 5 inch lift all round on the struts. A little bit on the torsion bars on the front. James,
Yeah.
I'd like to commission you with the job of getting some new decals down the side.
Okay.
I think they call them the negative ones, where the sort of colour of the car bleeds through, rather than the sort of standout ones. Chris, if you can get this full strip down mode.
Yeah.
Matt, if you can go over to the stores, drag out the 2.1.
Yeah.
And there's a dogleg box over there with a big label on it that says very good. So we'll put that in.
Good.
It says very good. Okay, wheel-wise, as you can see, I've mocked up. Now we either go 4-lug standard wheel in black with a big chunky tyre. However, if we go for a 14, and this is something me and Mr. Fells were talking about, we go 14 inch, we can go much taller on the tyre wall. We've got this here, which we'll use as, if we can try and use that as some sort of datum before we start going to all the tyres, work out if we can go this big on the outer circumference. This is a 15, so if we go 14, we should hopefully run this outer circumference, but with more tyre wall showing. So if you and Chris and Matt can get that mocked up. Sam, you can pull the back bumper off.
Yeah.
Get them down to the paint shop. Steve can paint those. We'll do a couple of little paintwork touch-ins here and there. We'll do the same black trick that we did on that one, where we paint the whole screen surround, the pillars, quarter lights, rear sails, rear area all black, and it just sort of, as we've seen on that one, it will sort of close everything up and give it a sort of slightly different perspective, yeah? What else do we got to do? There's a few dings and dents. We'll paint this dent guy out next week, do that, get Detailed John to come over and give it a buff, if we can pull him out of semi-retirement. So yeah, any other contributions, boys?
Got something a bit wacky on the old paint.
Wacky on the old paint. Well, we have got the old the Carly bonnet. The art bonnet round there. If we put that on, that will jazz it up a little bit. Something a little bit different. Should be quite good. Rubbers are all good. It's pretty solid. We'll give it a bit of a rush treatment underneath. Detail things as we go. So yeah, I'll just say let's get it on the ramp, strip it down, get it running, rolling, driving, up in the air, off we go.
Morning, Mark.
Morning, Chris.
What are you up to today then?
We just built this beam up and I just need to fit these discs to it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
What sort of discs are they?
924 discs.
Oh, very nice.
Porsche.
Very nice.
That is actually all right on here. Yeah, that's probably not bad size. So would you like to tell your fans at home what you're doing, Mark?
Trying to free the brakes off on me.
Sam is removing the bumpers.
I'm researching.
Ben has been tasked to find some tyres, same size as that. Matt is the suspension guru. Seems to know what he's doing, so we'll leave him with that one. Have you ever raised the car before, Matt? That's the question.
Not really, no.
It's not really your thing normally, is it?
It's everything it stands for.
I get nosebleeds if I get to
Something a bit different now. Come to visit some friends in Minchinhampton, in Gloucestershire, I believe. And yeah, Jason's a really old friend of ours. We built loads of cars with him. Really talented interior designer, and he moved out of the big smoke in London 3 or 4 years ago, and he's been restoring this amazing property, Minchinhampton. So downstairs they've got some studio space. He's got a really cool notchback in there that we built for him. He lives upstairs. He's been in all sorts of magazines, Wallpaper magazine, and what other magazines, Jason? Modern House, Elle Decoration, you name it, it's been in it. So the coolest thing is, inside there is a 62 notchback, which we'll have a look at in a minute. We collaborated with Jason on that a few years ago. Now as we go in, now I must point out at this stage that Jason is very camera shy. However, Jenny is a natural, and she knows quite a lot about what we've got here. Quick glance at Jason, there he is. Bye Jason.
Hello, goodbye.
And as you can see, so what space is this, Jenny?
So this is our studio where we do all our design work, furniture, spaces, interiors, kitchens.
Volkswagen collaborations.
Volkswagen Hulaps. And then this is where we work mostly, isn't it?
Okay.
This table.
So tell us about the table, because that is amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's Christopher Geevers. I think it's from around 2001. It's not really old, but we just loved the 3 legs on it.
I can't imagine there's many of them in existence.
Yeah, I think there's literally was this one, as far as I know.
I think
Maybe
it's one of 4.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful colour, and it just kind of went really well with the Cotswold stone.
And then this?
This is a Milan bench. It's called, from Malpensa Airport.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Superb. And then this is not the pink tunnel, but the yellow tunnel where we stole our inspiration from. We'll go through there in a minute. Before we do, this has just caught my eye. What is this? This is some of your own work, isn't it?
This is our own work that we've sort of developed quite recently. There's different, this is a proto, isn't it, that we've had made of this configuration, but we've got several different sized cabinets that we've worked on. And then it's made of oak, and all the print on it is bespoke and done by us as well. So we sort of bring Jason's skills and my skills together to make these pieces.
That is amazing.
So, yeah, they can be ordered from us.
So tell us about the full extent of the services that people can get from Studio MacLean. Sorry, is it Studio MacLean or MacLean?
MacLean.
MacLean.
I've
always called Jason MacLean, so got it wrong all these years.
Our son always puts everybody right with that as well.
So Studio MacLean. What services can people hire you for?
Interiors. Kitchens, bespoke kitchens. We've just done a really beautiful printed kitchen. We do kind of art pieces as well, so bespoke art prints on wood, so you can see all the wood grains and things through. Furniture pieces.
All the way through to hotels.
To hotels, yeah.
Didn't you do something at the BBC Television Centre when that
Yeah,
Was
that
that-
was a lovely project actually.
was it converted to
Exterior
flat?
and interior.
We
yeah.
did some of the office space in Old Television Centre and some of the external furniture on some of the terraces, bespoke furniture
It
and
was
planters,
beautiful, like metal
custom fabricated.
Yeah.
Superb. So I'm dying to go and
Shall I open the door?
yeah. So the notchback we collaborated with Studio MacLean. They handled the interior design, and me and Jason banged our heads together and came up with the exterior look. So if we go through the yellow tunnel.
I don't know so much about the car.
So Jason, how many cars have we done together?
About, it must be 10
You reckon?
over the years.
Quite a
yeah,
lot. It's
I
been-
would say so.
We've known each other a long time
We've
now.
known each other 30 years this year, I believe.
I bought a set of wheels from you.
Bought a set of split rim 5 spokes when we were fly trading in this car park at Slough Swapney. We then went on and bought you a blue 65 Beetle. We then did a notchback, which was very similar to this one, and the inspiration for this car. There's a brown 911 in the mix somewhere.
Yes. That lives in the next village.
Yeah.
Oh, does it really?
Yes.
Yeah. That's strange. Obviously, the very well-known 356,
Oh yeah.
which is similar, same colour as this actually.
Brown panel van.
Well, yeah, we did the UK's first brown type, well, the UK's first Type 3 panel van, which you found in a barn in Australia.
And then it went back to
And
Australia.
then it went back to Australia. That was the Connolly BMX panel van, and then I think this and various other,
Couple of Mercedes. BMW.
yeah,
A Golf.
loads of
Mark
stuff. We
ones
love
as
we
well.
love working together. The nice thing about working with Jason is we've got such similar taste in cars, and Jason's very patient.
Yes.
Too patient. When a customer says take your time, that's the worst thing you could ever say. But we got there in the end. So the notchback, as I say, the interior is a work of art. So Jason sourced this houndstooth fabric in America. We shipped it in, and not only did we do the seats and panels, but we went full on Billabug with the headlining. And our coach trimmer had a headache for weeks after trimming that. He said he felt like he was so drunk, but he made an amazing job. It just makes your eyes, alters your vision as you look at it for too long. The steering wheel was a gift to Jason from his late mother, so that's very sentimental. We were told to look after that and not lose it or sell it.
21st birthday present.
21st birthday present about 65 years ago. So yeah, that's that was in your 65 Bug
Yeah. And Porsche. And notchback.
and the Porsche and the notch. Been in everything basically. So they'll bury him with that. So yeah, there's the car. So we externally we wanted to look really similar to the car that we sold Jason in 1996, which again was a 62 notch. And we had this. We did a pan off resto, everything new mechanically. And yeah, it looks really, really well in the studio. So myself and the guys are chatting here today about a future collaboration.
Yeah.
You're going to have to watch this space, but it's going to be very, very exciting.
Yeah.
And it will be probably debuted in here as part of something a little bit bigger. So thank you very much, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. We run out.
My name is Phil, MP car dentist. Just about to try and hopefully take this dent out of this car here for this man.
What are you doing here then, Sam?
I am installing the sound deadening in the engine bay,
What's the reason for that then?
which makes the ride so much quieter. You don't have to hear the engine going all the time.
Excellent. Morning, Matt.
Morning.
What you got to today then?
Trying to look busy.
Excellent. You doing a good job?
No one's noticed yet.
Hello, Matthew.
Hello, Paul.
How you getting on?
Yes, good. Engine and boxes in. Buttoning up the few little pieces left.
Good. Running by break time?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Today. Hello, Mark.
What now?
Oh, look at that. What's that?
That is a supercharged coffee.
Nice. And where'd you buy that?
Over the road, Asda.
They're Allegro discs.
Square.
Nice. Hey, James.
Oh,
Mission for you.
mission.
Yeah.
Mission. If I choose to accept it.
Well,
No, you go.
it's Friday lunchtime.
It is. What
You got you going to the seaside.
Oh, really? You
You-
stick a rock?
You're going to, yes, please. I think you better get everyone one.
Yeah.
You're going to sunny Southend.
Oh, lovely.
Now, as you know,
Lunchtime. Thanks,
as you
Bob.
may or may not know, I used to live in Southend
Did you?
when I was a youngster,
Right.
and there was a car down there at the time that was quite well known locally.
Right.
A guy called Gary used to own it, and he was similar age to me, so he was only a whippersnapper back then. But it was a car that he sort of developed sort of quite organically over a period of time.
Okay.
Every time you'd see it out and about, he'd done something different to it.
One of them.
Yeah, one day he'd turn up and he'd done a suicide driver's door, and then the next week he'd done the passenger side, and then he'd done this, and then he'd done that. So the car was called Peaches and Chrome.
Right.
It wasn't kind of a mainstream sort of back to 89 car, I suppose you'd call it. It was kind of more of a bit of a, undercover thing, known locally around the Southend area, very, very well known. So I went online the other day and it was for sale, and there was loads of people saying, oh, it's cheap, but no one was buying it. So
You bought it?
you know me, you know me. So yeah, you got to go and get it. It is a bit of a box of bits, but
You're going to get Peaches and Chrome. What's it, Beetle?
it's called Peaches and Chrome. It's a Beetle. It's all stripped down. It's got fully restored floor pan. It's got the Holy Grail with it, which is an RX exhaust, which was the kind of exhaust that everyone wanted when they were 17 years old.
We're talking like Southend cruise days.
We are talking probably prior to that, to be honest with you. But so yeah, I'll give you the address. I'm going to pay the guy now. Yeah, go and do it. Take the camera with you, get a bit of footage,
Okay, cool.
and bring everyone back a stick of rock.
Consider it done.
All right, mission accepted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, today we've got Mandy back again. Fantastic summer's day, almost. We're going to do something. We decided we're going to do something with a fire bus. Reason being, Mandy, is we had on one of our earlier episodes, we had the Campag van. Now, we could have sold that probably 100 times over. Therefore, we've been going sort of back to everyone that has inquired about the Campag and offering them this. I mean, this is an equally as good van mechanically, absolutely rock solid, done like 40,000 kilometres from new.
Unbelievably straight, isn't it?
Unbelievably straight, really rust free, mechanically brilliant, a bit like me. But I think it's the fire engine, sort of fire truck thing that puts people off. So we're going to sort of de-fire service it a little bit, de-recruit it, I suppose you'd say. So we're going to stow the flashing light for now.
Yep.
I really like the writing on the roof.
Yeah, it's really
But
nice.
the thing that sort of caught my eye, and I've mentioned to you, is this Magurus.
Yes.
Because I love the sort of space age logo.
Very 50s.
And I think we build a Magurus tribute bus.
Yeah.
So apparently they're a really, really well respected German company, which is what
I think
we
it's
like.
Magurus Deutsch now, isn't it?
Yeah, but we need to try and do a little bit of research this morning, find out how they presented themselves in 1965. We've removed the village fire wagon sign off the door, and it's left a little bit of a trace there, so I think we're going to have to do like a cover-up tattoo, so to speak, there. And I was thinking, find out where they were, maybe the city, maybe let's say, for example, Stuttgart, Deutschland, and then maybe a phone number here. Can we do that?
Yep.
Good. And then I'm not sure what you're thinking here, but I'm thinking maybe the big rocket here with the sign writing quite low.
Yep.
So you're going to get bad back. Right, so what day is it, Steve? It's Wednesday. You've done pretty well. She's been in Steve's little paint booth.
Mirror's wet.
Mirror's wet, everything's still wet. That shows how much pressure there is in this place at the moment. So, what have you done?
Roof, all round the windscreen. In the back here, around the rear window. Just little trims.
Yeah.
Just so it all sort of like
Really-
coordinates.
Really freshened it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Removed a couple of stickers out the back window. Not sure about the Vietnam veteran one. I think it looks quite good. Might go with the theme. So yeah, we've blacked all wherever there was chrome. Basically, Steve's painted black. Painted the roof. That's good. We've got a little bit of yellow paint coming.
All the bright work that's around here.
Yeah.
Black.
We've got a little bit of a few blow-ins to do here and there. Jumping details coming back tomorrow to have another stab at polishing the paint. Now we've got our dirty paw prints all over it. I've got some really nice seats to go in. It's now going back to the main workshop. Do the suspension, get all the suspension struts on all the way around, refit the bumpers. Mark's going to put the Porsche decals that James organised with Chris on the side. We've got a few other little dress-up bits. The motor's in. Matt needs to wire up the fuel pump, and it should run then. What else is there to do? Fuel tanks, all new fuel tanks in, new fuel pump. So,
Accelerator pedal, clutch pedal.
Accelerator pedal. Is that done, or you need to do it?
Need to do it.
Yeah, the cameraman's going to fit the accelerator pedal and the clutch pedal, which is good. And yeah, so 3 more days to go. Better get it in there.
Let's go.
Bailar,
day today. What's going on? Mandy is doing amazingly well on the Magirus panel van, no longer a fire truck. So I think she's going to do a bit of undershadowing on that shortly. Is that right, Mandy?
Yep.
Good,
Nice
good.
drop shadow, especially
Nice.
on the logo, sort of about this far out,
Excellent stuff.
so that it
That'll really,
stands off of the.
that'll really make it pop out, won't it? And through here, I'll just show you this. Got a little present for Mandy. So Mandy's made us an amazing Fraser Nash Cars inspired gold leaf machine turned Porsche sign. Special delivery. We just had a new car come into stock, 2.1 German look Porsche called 1303 Cabriolet. Very, very nice car. Going on the website soon. Uber busy week. Started last Saturday at Porsche's by the Lake. For the first time ever, we had all three of the 924s out. Looked absolutely amazing driving down the M11 last Saturday morning. Sadly though, one of them has got to go. We've got too many 924s in our life. So take your pick. First up, we've got the dirty 924, which we've had for about 8 years on and off. One of our first sort of 924 projects. Really nice patinaed car, Pasha interior. Super nice. Probably going to be sub 10k this car, but a really cool bit of T2D history. Banded banded cookie cutters on the rear, fully polished, full T2D suspension setup. Super nice. Would pain me to sell this one, so I'm not going to give a price for this, but price on application if you really do fancy a super nice chocolate brown 924, again with Pasha interior. The Penfold Porsche is going to be £12,995. Fantastic bit of rolling artwork. Probably one of the cheapest art cars out there by a super cool up and coming street artist, Mr. Penfold, who's now actually taken to doing quite a lot of Porsches. He's on his second one. He's got another one lined up. So watch this space for Mr. Penfold. But yeah, really nice. 2.4 or 2.5S this one. So it goes pretty well. Did 300 miles in it this week, went to the Cotswolds and back, visited Caffeine and Machine, Porsche Club GB HQ, had a little meeting there, and then finally went to see what all the fuss was about, Clarkson's farm. It went down a storm there. Mr. Clarkson loved it. And Firebus for sale, price around 29k on that one, but it will go up as we start to do more refinements on it. The Safari 914, 24,995. Someone's going to get absolutely amazing entry-level air-cooled Porsche value for money there. And then the Beryl Green Bug is 14,995. It's had all the T2D whistles and bells, so that'll be absolutely fantastic. Finally, incidentally, these are all going to go on the website in the next 10 days. We've got a new website team that are doing all the write-ups. James P, Next Volkswagen, is doing all the going to do like a mini feature, magazine feature style write-up for each of these vehicles, including all the YouTube stuff. This one's already on there. It's a 1960 11 window right-hand drive, sort of day van if you like, but it does sleep. Sleeps two people. Really tidy on the interior. Mechanically, we did like a full T2D recommission on it a couple of years ago. All the receipts to back that up. American spec bumpers, deluxe bumper trim, disc brakes, servo, Bilstein, 1600 engine. Ticks all the boxes in the mechanical department. Slightly older restoration, but don't let it put you off. It stood the test of time really well. A few sort of blemishes here and there, but generally a very money-worthy van. Price to sell at 39,995. Give us a call, drop us an email, send us a message. If you have any interest in any of these, let's get them sold.
Yeah, go on.
Can't stay away, can you, John?
Well, something this cool, got to work on it, right?
Yeah. Right, Geraldine?
Yes, chap.
So it's about 1 o'clock, Friday. We're pretty much there. A few more jobs to do. We've got to fit the seats. John's shampooed all the carpets in there. The door handle wasn't locking properly, so Matt's just sorting that out. Jared's doing number plate light. We took off one of our breakers. Number plate's on. All the electrics are tested. It's looking really good. Absolutely love it. What a transformation. So, day 7, and I think we've accomplished our mission. Come and have a look at this. So 7 days, the full team have been on it. Sam's just putting the wheels on for the final time. It's been all hands on deck all week. We've split the whole project into little bite-sized pieces. Every single member of the staff's been involved in this one. It's come together so quickly. It looks so much better than I was imagined it to look. Absolutely love it. So, like I say, Sam, get it on its wheels. Let's show everyone how cool it looks.
Get it going.
Starting at the front of the car, the whole car's been decontaminated with clay bar and polished up. Bearing in mind it was quite a tired looking thing, we weren't going for the full resto, we were just going for a tidy up. We fitted brand new clear lenses, both indicator and side marker, from 914 rubber. The front bumper came off, we stripped off the chrome, and it's been painted in Raptor, satin black. We picked out the best rubbers we had in stock for the bumper tops. Tyres are Worm Drive Maxxis. The wheels we had, needs tightening up still. The wheels we had in stock, they're 14-inch genuine Fujis, which have been powder coated with alley nuts. All the brake calipers have been gone through, checked they're nice and free, exercised with new pads. The side decals we had made for us because they're obsolete at the moment, can't get them anywhere. So our local laser cut sticker company or sign guy, Chris Latter at Icon Signs, did those for us. We prepped and raptored the seal covers. On the back we fitted a new caliper one side, the other side was good. Again, raptored the rear bumper, half decent top rubber, a few splits in it, but it's a bit of a gnarly look anyway. All reds on the rear. We made a bespoke stinger system for it, which every Baja needs to have. We raptored the whole roof, the roof pillars, and around the bottom of the front edge of the windscreen to give it just changes it visually when you do that. It's kind of a look that we've adopted on the beige one and a couple of other cars we've done along the way. Like I say, the whole team were engaged. Matt, on Monday, Sam sort of rejuvenated the engine bay, new engine bay seals. On Tuesday, Matt fitted the engine, Jared fitted a new tank, went through all the wiring. Like I say, John came and decontaminated the paint, started buffing that up. On Wednesday it went into the paint shop and we did the roof. On Thursday it came back in, we did the decals, fitted all the painted parts. And then sort of Thursday stroke Friday we were doing this, sort of Matt was finishing the suspension struts that he's made from pretty much from scratch, which have raised the thing about 4.5 inches all round. Setting up all the camber on the front was a little bit tricky. We used decambered ball joints from Elephant Racing, which were really nice. And then yeah, just literally just sort of detailing it up. We've fitted some really nice houndstooth seats in the front. All the carpets have been shampooed. So someone somewhere is going to get a really cool sort of entry-level air-cooled Porsche for under 25k. Absolutely love it. Right, let's get it on the floor. Can't wait. some fuel in it. Trade plates are on, wheel bolts are tight. Whole thing's been nut and bolted, so we're all good. First time out ever on the road in this car, so let's see how much damage we can do. Famous last words. And it's raining. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, oh. Runs really good. Happy with that. Cameraman just got the camera smash in his face. Sorry about that. Definitely one of those cars that puts a smile on your face. Not many cars that do that. Funnily enough, little early Fiat 500s always do that for some strange reason. Don't particularly like the things, but whenever you drive one, you can't help but smile. Likes to slide, doesn't it?
So there we go, all loaded up, ready for Classics at the Clubhouse tomorrow. We're heading down tomorrow for Sunday. 2 vans, fully loaded. We've got merch, coffee, new parts, a few used parts. The 7-day Porsche build is complete, and the split window fire bus is ready to roll. How's the van doing? Sweet as a nut.
So this is the big reveal. First time PJ's seen it.
How cool is that? You guys are nuts.
Didn't look like that 7 days ago.
Really? That's so cool.
Let's pull it out.
Into the bunker we go. only time you'd ever get away with driving, not only on a golf course, but into a bunker. Here we go then, classics of the clubhouse. Sun shining. Let's go have a look about.
You had a good weekend?
Yeah, it was alright. Not bad.
Where's your old nail?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Camouflaged.
As seen in previous episodes.
Oh yeah. Is it the paint or patina?
It is. Which do you prefer?
Hey?
Which do you prefer?
I have no thoughts on the matter.
That's so cool, that. Here we are, folks, the end of episode number 6. Wow, what fun we had this episode. 7 days, and we turned basically a derelict Porsche into the beauty we see in front of us here. Thank yous first. Thanks to John at Detail for the help with the paint. Thanks to Chris at Icon Signs for doing all the signage. And thanks for Mandy for coming up short notice to do the sign writing on the panel van, which we absolutely love. Going to be doing a little bit of patina fading on that this week. Back to this. Goes without saying, a huge thanks to the team at Type 2 Detectives. They truly went the extra mile and pulled out all the stops to get this one done in time for us to bring it here at Classics of the Clubhouse this weekend. So we've done our job. Me and James are tired. We're going to head home. Before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help us with the big boys and girls at YouTube. Also, your comments keep us entertained day and night. So yeah, we will see you next time. Not sure quite what we're going to build next time, but we'll make sure it's fun and we'll make sure it lives up to the standard of what we built here. So thanks again everyone, and we will see you in the next episode.